Hello. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Mara. Can you guys hear me okay? How does lighting look? Hi, Kim. Happy Friday. Friday. All good. Okay, good. Everything's nice and crisp, I think. Let me see. It should focus. Yeah, I think we're all right. Okay. Just finishing getting set up here. Oh, I know, Friday the 13th. All the spooky vibes. Hi, Rob. Let a couple other people file in here before we get started. I started a little early just so I could get everything finished and set up and, you know, all the fun stuff. How was everyone's week? I'm sure everyone's glad it's Friday. This week went pretty fast for me. I'm kind of glad it's Friday though. I'm ready for the weekend. I always look forward to Fridays. Those are my nail days. The weekends, and specifically Friday. It was good. It was good. New mani this weekend. What are you going to use? Any plans for that mani or just whatever you're feeling? I had a nap earlier when I got home. I prepped. I was like, all right, I need to have a nap before my live tonight so I can be rested. Hi, Brenda. You're from New Zealand. It's the weekend there already. That's awesome. Me too. I am such a nap person. My husband and I both nap all the time. We're very nap people. Hi, B. How are you, dollface? I guess I could get my liquids out while we're letting people file in here. Hi, Amanda. Base coat, activator. I think my base coat's getting low. I might have to pull another one out. I think I'm gonna. That one's gonna get pulled. Let's see. Fresh base coat out here. And I'll leave that down. Pull that out. Okay. All right, do I have all my things? Base coat, activator, top coat, nails, dips, fun swatches to show. I think that's everything. Okay. Well, my name is Britt, and I am Britt's Manis here, there, and everywhere. Oh. Just getting out my swatches here. So today we're going to play with the new Dark Academia collection that launches tomorrow at 9 a.m. EST on liveyourspiritdips.com. Hi, Julie. Yes, I love how naps and all of that were frowned upon as a kid, and now we're like, I'd rather nap and stay home, so I feel like we got punished for the wrong things. Okay. What happened to my swatches? Some of my swatches look funky. I'm so confused. I just looked at these earlier and they were fine, and now they look weird. How odd. Can't tell if it's my top coat. I don't think it is. Well, I'll show them anyways. And you'll just have to ignore some weird like white spots. But anyway, this is the collection. I don't know why. I just was using these yesterday and they did not have these spots, these white spots. So I think something happened with my swatch sticks. So look past those little weird spots and just look at the spots that aren't weirdly white. I don't know why they did that. But this is the Dark Academia collection, and I'm getting stuff all over my gloves. Goodness gracious. Okay. I'm a hot mess already tonight, guys. Let me wipe off this swatch, because I just tried to reactivate it just to see if it would do anything, and I don't think it did, other than get dip base all over me. Okay, so we have leather bound, which can be chromed. And then we have Cozy Book Nook. Again, I don't know why there's that weird like white splotch there, so please ignore that. And then we have Calligraphy. Beautiful warm yellow. Ivy Covered Halls, which is a great green. Gilded Pages, a green with tons of gold flaky foils, which is a personal favorite of mine of this collection. Page Turner, which is a red with gold and like bronzy red foils. Then we have Quill and Ink. Again, I don't know what happened to my swatch stick here, so ignore that part. But that is what the dip looks like there. I'll actually show you the back too, so you can kind of see the glitters. I don't see, it looks fine here, but my swatch stick turned, so it's very weird. And then we have Midnight Oil, which is like a dark, it's like a blue-black, not quite a navy. It's more black, but it's leaning on the blue, and it's got a ton of black foils in it. So there's the full collection. I really would love to know what happened to my swatches. That's so weird. But I think tonight, let's see. I don't know what ones I want to play with tonight. I think we may have to use, what do I want to do? Yeah, Quill and Ink is beautiful. If it didn't have all these little splotchies, it's prettier when it was not all splotched like that. I am not sure what happened, but it is beautiful. What do I want to play with tonight? Again, I never have an idea when I jump into these lives. It's kind of whatever I'm feeling. I'm thinking we may do... yeah, we'll blame it on spooky vibes. I think I want to do... I'm looking at something real quick. Apologies. Trying to look at my notes here on different colors. Okay. I think I want to use... My heart says use the greens, but I think I may play with Page Turner and Quill and Ink. And we might bring in Midnight Oil. I'm thinking. Or we could throw in... We could do those three together. Maybe. do a little chrome maybe. Okay, I think we may do that. I think that's what I'm feeling. Okay, so we're gonna do quill and ink. I think we're all familiar with these lovely bags. So I'm gonna do leather bound, page turner, and quill and ink. Where are you, my dear? Quill and ink, all the way at the bottom. Yes, okay, we'll chrome. And then quill and ink. Perfect. I'm gonna get those out of the way. And also, as part of the collection, I believe if you get the full collection, I believe, they also come with these pretty water slide decals, which I'm not gonna play with these tonight because I haven't applied a water slide decal in a while and I don't want to ruin them. So I will play with these off camera and then do one a different time. But these are the water slide decals that come with the collection. And there's also a ring. I don't have it yet, but I did tell Cass to put one aside for me. So I will be getting one of the lovely green rings. I don't know if anybody's seen that on Facebook. You said, or put one of the greens with it? Oh, I just knocked stuff over. The pretty green instead of the mustard color. I think I'm going to stick with leather bound. I think I am going to stick with these. This feels like more of a safe zone for me. Okay. Hi, Stephanie. If I missed anybody when you came in, hi. Hi, Tara. Okay, we're going to be working on some medium coffin tips tonight. And let me get my stuff all set up. Again, this collection launches at 9 a.m. tomorrow, EST, on liveyourspirittips.com. And you can use my code BRICK10 to save 10%, or any of the other ambassador codes. You can find them throughout the LYS Facebook group. There's Page Turner. Lots of pretty foils in there. It's like red, copper, gold. And then leather bound is just a beautiful warm brown. And that chrome is a little more of a gold flip, so it shines a little bright. And then, sorry, I got the sniffles, guys. Then quill and ink. Since the swatch looks so bad, I feel like I need to show it off to like give it justice, right? I'll have to re-swatch that one too. I don't know why I did that. So there's the 3 that we're going to play with tonight. So this has like a navy blue, almost black, chunky, and then there's little gold copper pieces in there, and then red, and they're in different sizes. So I feel like the coppery color in that is going to play really nicely off of leather bound, and then the red's going to play off of Page Turner. So that's my thought for this mani. And then we'll do a little bit of chroming. Okay, let's see. How do I want to get started here? I think we'll start with, I think I'm going to do Page Turner on my thumbnail. Oop, I'm out of frame. Sorry, guys. Move these out of the way. I'm going to just tap this to get some of those foils to come to the top. And I'm going to dip in. Didn't pick up many of that time, but that's all right. We'll pick up more on the second one, and then you can always hand place more if you need to. I'm just going to pat those foils down. Even on one dip, that looks pretty cool. And you can see on these foils how they have like gold, bronze, orangey red, like little flips to them. Such a pretty color. I think I'm going to do, I'm going to do 2 nails with that. I think we're going to do leather bound next. I'm not going to do any crazy color blocking or anything tonight. We'll do a little bit of chrome. Maybe we'll add some gems. We'll see how we feel. 1 layer of leather bound. And then I think I want to do, I'm going to do glitter on the middle finger. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, it does. It definitely does. Usually when I brush off, most of the foils will come off on that first layer anyways. For the foils. Okay, and there's 1 dip of, let's see, can I get that Quillen ink? You can see that orange flip, the red, the like blue-black colors. Really pretty. I think I want to do another one of page turn. And most of these foils, again, will probably flake off when I brush off, but just a little bit on that dip. And then I think I want to do leather bound on the pinky as well, because I think that's the nail we're going to chrome, I believe. So we're going to do leather bound on the pinky. And then I think I may do, we may do a glitter ombre on this finger. Maybe, we'll see. All right, where's my little brushy brush? I'm gonna dust this off. I'm actually gonna dust this off into the tray. Since there's foils, I don't wanna lose any of these foils. I'm gonna brush them off into the cupcake liner. And I'm gonna do that on this one too. Okay. And then I'm gonna really shake these foils to the top on this dip because I want to pick up a bunch of them. So you can see when I did that, if I tap the liner, they'll all float to the top. So we can pick up a lot more on this dip. I just have a paper towel off camera that I'm wiping off my brush before I put it back in there. All right, and hopefully that picked up quite a few of those because I want these to be kind of foil heavy. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm gonna just press these in there. Lay those nice and flat. And there's dip 2. I'm gonna brush this one off. Go in with another dip of leather bound. Hey, Cass. You're late. Unacceptable. JK, JK. 2 dips of leather bound. I'm going to go in. I'm going to do the foil again, and then leather bound again, and then we'll do the glitter last. Shake the foils to the top. And right into the foils. I think that one picked up quite a few. Yeah. You're planting strawberries. Nice. That's one thing I've never planted is strawberries. While that is still kind of wet, I am going to pick up a foil and put it down here because I don't like that there's a blank spot. And I'm just going to push that in. I'm going to do that right there as well. Just to fill in any kind of gaps that I don't like. There we go. And then one more dip of leather bound. Oh, I need to brush off. Nice. Well, hopefully you get some nice strawberries. Fresh strawberries are the best. Here's dip number 2 of leather bound. And then we're going to do dip number 2 of Quilling ink. So I'm going to brush this off. Cass, are you shocked that I'm not using the greens? I was very tempted. I really was. But I said, no, Brittany, you can't do that. You can't always just use the greens. Okay. I just took my marbling tool and moved some of those glitters around because I felt like there were too many of the big ones right on top. And then I'm going to take that tool, just run it along the sides and the top, get rid of any excess that are hanging over. Hi, Alana. I was tempted to use the greens. My swatch of Quilling ink, I don't know why, it's got weird white spots on it, so I felt like I needed to do it justice and actually show it. Don't know why it did. Because I just filmed that little reel yesterday and they were perfectly fine. I don't know if they got wet or something happened with the top coat. I have no idea. It's only on 2 of them. Just the 2 glitters. They went weird. But there's dip number 2 of Quilling ink. Let's see if I can get that focused enough. The lights look a little bright. Maybe I need to turn it down like 1 notch. I'm going to turn my lights down 1 notch. I think they're washing it out just a little bit. Okay, so there's everything. So we have 2 with page turner, 2 with leather bound. We're going to chrome this finger, and then I think I'm going to do a glitter ombre on the bottom of this one. So I'm going to grab my very frazzled, sad-looking ombre brush. And I'll put this out of the way so I can do my ombre. I like to face my nail down. So I'm going to do an ombre from the base up, but I point the nail down. That way I can control how high the glitter drops onto the nail. So we're going in with a layer of dip base. And then I'm taking my very frazzled, sad looking brush, but it works amazing for glitter ombres. And I'm just going to pick up some of this and start gently tapping where I want this glitter ombre to be. And this one is a good one for a glitter ombre because there's so many fine glitters in the base of this glitter. So you're going to get pretty good coverage quickly. And then really all I'm going to have to do now is dot a couple spots. And I will pick up the bigger ones. I'm going to pick up like a red one, put her there. Pick up one of these blue-black ones. Just pick up some other red ones again. And I think I'm going to pick up another blue-black one. If it will pick up. Come here, you. And there we go. It's pretty good. Let me pick up a couple of these little guys. There are some like fine glitters, and then there are like these tiny, tiny, tiny guys. And I'm just picking up some of them to smatter along the bottom here, just so it's not so abrupt where the ombre ends. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right. What colors are you guys excited for from this collection? Are you picking anything up tomorrow? Before we go in with clear coat, I am going to put these glitters and stuff away so they don't continue to get everywhere. Try not to spill my glitter everywhere. I might end up doing it anyway. Don't want to do that though. All of them? I don't blame you. Not one bit. They are beautiful. That's what when she showed us, I was like, we have to have all of them. We have to. And even though we're going to chrome with this one in a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and put it back in the jar for now so I don't accidentally spill it. And then we will pull her back out after we've filed and buffed and done our first layer of top coat so we can chrome. You'd like to get them all, but you're not sure. Well, the good thing is it's not a limited edition collection, so you could always pick up some now and then think about it and get more at a different time. So that's always nice. Cass's collections are very rarely limited edition, so you can usually get them year-round, unless for some reason a glitter goes out of stock, and then, you know, that's kind of out of everybody's control, but that rarely happens. I don't think I've seen that happen too many times with Cass's dips. Okay, so we're gonna go in with clear now. Pull my clear out. And this is Clear Cut from Lift Your Spirits. And we're gonna do one coat of clear on each of these. I'm gonna dust these off camera into my little trash can. So I don't get little foils and stuff all over the place. We'll do the glitter last though. So what do you guys get more excited for? Is it for fall? Is it Halloween? Thanksgiving? Are you more Christmas people this time of year? I I'm very much a fall weather person. I like Halloween for the fun of it, but I never really decorate or anything for Halloween. Our neighborhood doesn't decorate very much, and we don't get many kids up here, so it's a pretty quiet neighborhood. A lot of older couples live up here, so we don't get too much of crazy fun kid interaction. I usually go somewhere else or live vicariously through my nieces and nephews, I should say. What are your favorite color dips to wear this time of year? Are you into the fun, bright Halloween colors? Or are you more like these fall colors or the dark, moody colors? I'm very much a fall colored girl. I love playing around with the Halloween colors, though. Manis for Halloween are very fun to do. All of the, spooky skeletons and ghosts and spider webs. I have a lot of fun playing around with the Halloween stuff. I know you go big Halloween, Brandis, for nails. I definitely decorate a lot for Christmas, more than I do for Halloween. I decorate for fall a good bit. Oh, just spilled some clear. Darn it. Let me get my big brush out. Pull my trash can around here. I'll just dust that off my desk. Oops. Lime green, yes. You're such a lime green girl. I'll take a sip of my coffee. Yes, I'm having coffee at 7:30. Because I will definitely be up late tonight, so I felt like a little bit of coffee was was needed. All right, I'm gonna put this away. Cass says fall and dark and moody. Yes, obviously, based on your last two collections, we have fall and we have dark and moody. Thermals are your favorite, Debbie? I do love a good thermal. Thermals are fun. Yes, a good shimmery brown. Well, I'm a sucker for fall greens. Unsurprising to anybody. I love all greens, all browns. These like warm, rich colors. Like this collection is really, it speaks to me. It does. These more earth-toned colors. Okay, now that we have clear on, I'm going to go in with a layer of activator. And since we have quite a few nails that are in the chunky-ish category, we're going to do press down method. So for this foily one, we'll do a layer of activator. We'll let this get semi-matte. You can kind of see it start changing there. I'm just fanning it to speed that along, and then I will test and start pressing all of these down, making sure they lay really flat. That way we're not cutting into them when we file, and that we have less filing time, hopefully. That's the goal anyways, right? Nobody wants to spend eternity filing. Okay, there's one. We'll do these ones first. Green's my favorite color too, Alana. I'm such a green girl. I used to be very much like blue. Blue was my favorite color, and then something happened in like my late 20s where I was very drawn to green, and it has become my personality. But I still do love blues. Blues and greens are my favorites. Okay, there's that one. This one will be an easy activate. No press down method required on this one. She'll just need some filing and shaping. Not much though. We'll do press down method on this one as well, since we have glitter on it. Oh, nope, that's still a little too tacky to touch. All right, there we go. Hi, Leah. Welcome, welcome. And you can see just with that press down method, look how flat that nail is already. Like, that's gonna need very minimal filing. Super smooth. Perfect. And one more. Now I like to do a little extra activator on these ones just so it gets really in between all the glitters. Thank you, Amanda. These colors are beautiful. There we go. Pressing down and shaping the sides, getting all those glitters nice and flat. It's pretty flat. Pretty smooth. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so there we are, all activated and pressed down. I'll get my activator out of the way here. And my base coat, because we won't need that anymore. I'm just kind of cleaning up my space here so I don't make a mess. Okay, I'm actually going to turn my fan on, guys, so bear with me for 1 second. These lights get so hot. My goodness. You never realize it until you're sitting down in front of them. They put off some heat. Okay, so I need a buffing block and I need a file. So I'm just taking one of these little banana files. It's 100 by 180. And what I like to do first is go along the sides. Just get off any bits there. Actually, don't think I need to do too much filing on these ones, which is nice. And then I'm going to, you can see what I'm doing here. I'm hitting the table with my file. I'm just going along the tip and sharpening that edge up. And then I'll take my buffing block and just run it lightly over the top. Smooth the rest of that out. Pretty smooth on that one, I think. I'm gonna shake up the tip a little bit more. My glove is all bubbled up. Stop it. There we go. Okay. Oh, knocked over the pinky nail there. I knocked it over again. This nail does not want to stay on the plate. Stay there, you brat. Okay. Just again around the edges here. Get any overhang, any of those glitters, any extra powder. And this one is also pretty smooth, so we don't have to do too much buffing with the buffing block. If you haven't tried that press down method with the activator, please try it. It saves so much time. Okay, there's that one. Dust that off. I didn't dust the other one off. Let me do that now. Okay. I'm actually gonna save the glitter for last because it will be the one that takes the most time, but I honestly don't think it'll take that long. These ones laid really smooth, so me and this pinky are gonna fight tonight. Oh, okay. So I use, here, I'll show you. Let me pull one out of my drawer here. I use these little sticky tabs, these guys. So I just take one of these off, I put it on the tip, and then any extra hangover, I just kind of wrap it around the nail tip, around this part of the stand, and then stick my nail on. And then when you pop them off, they come right off. And when you pop them off, you can wipe them with alcohol and let them dry, and then they get re-sticky, so you can use that same sticky tab a couple times before you need to replace it. Usually I can do 3-4 sets with that one sticky tab. I can just pop it off and wipe it with alcohol and it'll go sticky again. Put a new nail on. Hi, Kirsten. Oh, you're still entertaining the children's. Entertaining the children's. Are they having a good time, Kirsten? You can use putty. A lot of people do. I prefer not to use the putty because I can't get it to stick properly. I don't know if it's the putty that I've bought. Maybe I'm not getting a high enough quality putty. But I just bought like that normal sticky tack, like poster putty, and it does not work for me. So I switched to the sticky tabs. And I use those when I apply my press-ons to my fingers as well. So it was kind of a dual purpose purchase. So I get pretty good use out of them. All right. And last nail here before the glitter. Yeah, that's what mine do too, Brandis. Like I can never get them to stay. Like the nail itself will stay, but as soon as I start dipping or filing or anything, they're flying everywhere. So I quickly switched to the sticky tabs for longevity. I know some people use the putty though. I think it was Tara, Moon Ink Nails. She uses, I believe it's like museum mounting putty. Like it's meant for keeping things in place, like extra sturdy, I guess. It's like museum quality. I forget what she called it, but she usually has pretty good luck with that. So this is the nail that we're gonna chrome, so I wanna make sure it's extra smooth. If there's any lumps or bumps, once we top coat in chrome, you're gonna see everything. So take extra care to make sure that this nail is extra smooth for chrome. Pretty good. I'm just looking at it from the sides, making sure there's no little divots. And our last nail is going to be our glitter. So I like to go up underneath the nail a little bit to get any of the glitter pieces that are hanging over. Get this side as well. And then we'll do the tip. Sorry, this isn't the best angle for that. My files are a little too long and my camera's too close to me. So I gotta kind of go off camera so I can do it properly. I love having the camera this close for filming, but sometimes it doesn't work for, you know, when you're trying to move around and do things. Oh, your museum dots. Yeah, that's what they are. I knew she told me they were museum something. Isn't it pretty? It's such a unique color. Oh, and I cut into a couple of my glitters there. Dang it. Hopefully you won't notice too much. Actually, I can give you one of my tips for that too, that I like to do when I cut into a glitter. Okay. Oh, I don't like that edge. That edge is bubbly. Okay. So I cut into a couple glitters there. You can see it there and there, which is my fault. But I'm actually going to show you how I kind of fix that. I'm going to get up from my desk real quick. So if you hear me walking around, apologies. Something that I like to do to kind of hide when I do that is I will take a Sharpie and the corresponding color, and I will kind of color over those little spots that I didn't like, and it will kind of hide that silvering of the glitter. So if you ever cut into your glitters and you have a Sharpie that matches in that same color, and once it dries and kind of sinks in, you won't be able to see that like silver spot anymore. So I always keep I have a bunch of colors that I keep to like touch up spots if I cut into a glitter. So there's a fun little tip for you guys. I've not shown that one off on camera yet because I haven't done it on camera. So that's fun. Another fun tip with Brit. These off the back here so I don't knock them over. Okay, and we're going to do chrome next. So I am going to turn my lamp on, and we're going to use the Lift Your Spirits gel top. This is no wipe, so it's perfect for chrome. Let me grab one of my little eyeshadow brushes. Eyeshadow applicators, I should say. Okay, so I'm just going to use one of these little guys and leather bound, and I'm actually going to stick this. I'm going to flatten this cupcake liner out just a smidge, and well, my fan's blowing it away, and I'm going to stick this down in it so it'll catch some of the stuff. Paying close attention to the chroming method. Okay, so if you were going to do this on your actual nails and you're going to wear them out and about, do a layer of gel base first. Actually, you know what? We'll just do it. Let me pull out. I also have, we'll just do it. I have the gel base from Lift Your Spirits. So we'll use that first. Ooh, there you go, Brandis. Okay. So we'll do a layer of gel base. So like normally I don't do gel base because I don't wear these nails out and about, but for longevity, if you're wanting them to not chip or peel, you're definitely going to want to use gel base and then do your gel top coat. So I'm going to do gel base. I'm hanging the nail upside down for a second just to let that gel self-level and smooth out. And I like to look at it super close. And if you can see there's a little piece of dust there that I don't want. Because once I chrome that, you're gonna see it. So really pay close attention to your layers before you cure it. Because any kind of like bumps, or if you've got like a cat hair or dog hair, your own hair, anything like that, or a dust particle, it's gonna show up when you chrome. So just kind of be a little particular, I guess, if you want a super shiny, smooth chrome. Okay. So that's gonna go in for 30 seconds. And again, that was the Lift Your Spirit gel base, super sticky. We'll do that for 30, and then we'll do a layer of the top coat. And I'm only gonna cure that for about 15 to 20 seconds. I usually do about 20. So that's coming out of the lamp. And then we're gonna do a layer of gel top. I like to keep my layers kind of thin because we will have to go in with one more layer of gel top to encapsulate this chrome once it's done. So just taking my time, making sure there's no fuzzies or anything in it. Gonna hang it upside down for a second, let it level, and then I'm gonna put this in the lamp for about 20 seconds. Every lamp is different and every top coat is different. Normally I shoot for about 15 to 20 seconds and then go from there. You just kind of have to play around with your chrome timing. You could also do a full cure, wipe the nail with alcohol, and then chrome on top of that. That also works. So this just came out. It was in for 20, and I'm going to pick up some of this on the brush. You can do, well, it doesn't fully cure the top coat and it leaves it kind of sticky at 20 seconds, so you can chrome on top of it. You could cure for the full 60 seconds and then do that. It just chromes better when it's not fully cured because it still has a tack to it, but it also won't pill up and like wipe away. But you totally could do a full cure for 60 seconds and then wipe it with alcohol, let that dry for a second, and then go in with your chrome. But that's at 20 seconds. Pretty good. So I'm just really burnishing in there, making sure I buff it. Make it nice and shiny. Get all your edges. That's pretty good. And then I'm gonna take a little brush and I'm gonna dust off any extra, and I'm gonna pop this back in the lamp to finish curing. I usually just pop it in for 60 seconds just to do like a full cure, because you don't want to leave gels uncured and then put them on your hands because you will get a gel allergy. So make sure you are always fully curing any gel products that you're using. So when that comes back out of the lamp, we will do a layer of gel top on each of these. Now again, if you were wearing these on your actual hands and you want them to last, do gel base first, then gel top. And then we'll also do a layer of gel top on top of the chrome, seal everything in. And you can see now that that pen has sunk in, you can't see the little silver spots. And once you top coat it, you won't see, because like right now you can kind of see where that pen was, but once you top coat it, you can't see it. All right, and that came out of the lamp, so there's our chrome. Nice and pretty. So we're going to go in with a layer of gel top on each of these. This is my favorite part. Gel top. I'm very much a shiny gel top person. But if you ever want to see somebody do matte manis with Lift Your Spirits, check out our girl Corey. She is our go-to for matte manis. She always rocks a matte mani. I'm usually a glossy gal, unless I'm stamping or doing nail art where you really like need to see the details. Matte works better for that, but otherwise, I'm a shiny girl. I like the gloss. I'm a glossy person. And again, we're using the Lift Your Spirits glossy top here. I'm making sure I do a generous coat over this glitter if there's any like bubbles or anything to fill in any gaps. And you can see, you can't even see where I cut into those glitters anymore, where we filled that in with the Sharpie. Can't even see it. So that's a really good tip. If you're a little heavy-handed with your not your sanding, I guess it is sanding of sorts. Your buffing, you can go in with a Sharpie. Now, the only thing you don't want to do is go in with activator after you've done the little Sharpie trick, because it will just move that Sharpie around everywhere. Alcohol and Sharpies don't mix, so activator is a good majority of alcohol, so it will just rub that Sharpie everywhere. So don't do that. All right, I'm sealing our chrome in here. Do the tip on this one. Make sure there's no bubbles, no dusties. Looks like I do have a fuzzy here. I'm surprised it's not a dog hair because my dog sheds like crazy. And I have my fan on, which is not a good idea. My overhead fanny too, because it's just blowing things everywhere. Okay, so there's everything with gel top. Again, I like to flip my nail sets upside down just for a couple seconds before I pop them in the lamp. It lets the gel like resettle and kind of have a natural apex, so it's not flooding your sidewalls. If this was on your hand, you would do the same thing. Just flip your hand upside down for a couple seconds before you pop it in the lamp. And then I will pop that into the lamp for 60 seconds. And then while we're doing that, your screen is not, sorry, Alana, I'm reading your message. Is that a steel gray base or black? For, you know, I feel like it's like a blue black. It's not quite steel gray. It's a little, and again, my swatches did something very weird. I don't know why, but it is like a blue. This is more of like a deep navy. I'm gonna say it's navy. Cass, correct me if I'm wrong. It looks navy to me. It definitely looks more navy than Midnight Oil does. Dark blue. Okay, that's what I thought. It's definitely like a blue black. Okay, so there's a collection again. Again, we used leather bound tonight and we chromed it. Cozy Book Nook, calligraphy, ivy covered halls, gilded pages, which I'm dying to use. Page turner we used tonight. Quill and ink and Midnight Oil. Again, apologies for my weird swatch sticks going white. I don't understand. We'll figure that out though. But there's the whole collection. I'm actually gonna double cure my nails just to be safe, or an extra 30. Sometimes I like to do that. You know, black or navy blue. It definitely like shines more navy blue, but like if you're just looking at it straight on, it looks black until you like flip it in the light, and then it looks more blue to me. Cass, is Midnight Oil considered a black, or would you consider this a dark blue? Because it also looks a little blue to me. What are your notes on the base for this one? I think it could go either way for me, because it does pull more of like a blue black. Like if you're looking at it compared to my glove, like this looks more traditional black to me. This looks more blue black. The undertone is more cool. All right, I'm gonna put my gel away so I don't spill it everywhere. Wipe my desk off. All right. Looks like that's kind of a lamp. Let me get my stuff all situated here. All right. So there's our completed mani. Super pretty. I love these like warm colors. I'm actually going to flip this around because if I was to take mani pictures, I would take them like this. So my thumb would be pointed up, my fingers would be pointed down. So that's how I like to show them. There is that completed mani. So we did chrome, glitter ombre. You're trying to remember. You do enough colors, so I'm surprised that you remember any of your formulas, to be honest. I would have to write them all down too. Hopefully that's clear. It looks a little blurry on my end, but I'm hoping it looks clear. Let's see. Can I get it to focus? Focus, please. Really focus? There, maybe? There we go. This is such a pretty color. With this blue and red, and then these little flakes of like coppery gold. So pretty. All right, guys. Well, that's the end of my mani. I've shown all the colors. Is there anything you guys have questions about? Remember that this launches at 9 a.m. EST tomorrow. You can use my code BRIT10 to save 10%, or any of the other girls. You can see them on the Facebook group. Their codes are everywhere. So feel free to use whichever code you'd like, whatever girl you want to support. Don't forget about fall cuticle oils. I'm not sure if the body butters are back, but if they are, check those out too, because they're awesome. I think it's probably still too warm. Cass probably isn't bringing those back so they don't melt in the mail. Nobody wants that. And don't forget that the collection also has a ring and these beautiful water slide decals, which I will be using at a later date. So keep an eye out for Mani using these. Definitely going to be coming soon. So there's the full collection. We'll do a little end screen. Look at that. Look how cute we are. Yeah, I figured it was still too hot. I figured. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Pick up some pretties tomorrow, and I can't wait to see your manis. Good night, guys.